My name is Christopher Cook. I'm a journalist and author. I live in San Francisco, California, and I write a lot on food, politics, and big industry, corporate control, things like that. And, I think it's important just to keep in mind, unfortunately, our whole diet, our whole food system is very intimately connected to climate change globally. All the food that's grown around the world, especially in industrial, concentrated agriculture, produces around a fifth of all global climate changing emissions. What we see around the world are these massive plantations, sugar cane, palm oil, soy plantations, livestock, concentrated livestock, both in the US, Brazil, other countries around the world, Indonesia, throughout South Asia, now more in Africa it's starting to happen, that these concentrated agriculture places are producing phenomenal amounts of methane and carbon dioxide. They are leading to massive levels of deforestation and destruction of peatlands. Peatlands are a great carbon-rich store. So we're simultaneously producing carbon dioxide and methane and other toxic gases, greenhouse gases into the air. The other piece of the puzzle is that climate change, both through the food industry and other industries, is also just depleting our ability to feed ourselves. So what we're seeing, especially in poor countries and especially in tropical countries, is massive interruption of harvests, disruption of harvests, and disruption of seasonal cycles, growing cycles, through flooding, through drought. We see it in the United States as well, massive, just really significant drought across the country. And this is simultaneously destroying entire crops and harvests, and also just disrupting growing cycles in a manner that makes it especially hard for small-scale and subsistence farmers to survive and to feed their own communities and their own families and to survive economically. So I'll give you just a couple quick statistics and then I'll conclude. Across Africa and South Asia, yields are expected to go down. These are crop yields are expected to go down by 50% in coming decades. And the IPCC, the International Climate Change Committee panel, projects that world food production is going to go down by 2% every decade, even as demand rises by 14%.
How much percent?
2% decline in global food production, 14% increase in demand. So I think that's a nice grim place to leave it for the moment. And I just thought I would include this reminder again that our whole system of food production and consumption, even if we're off the grid, the vast majority of society is on the grid and locked into this system of corporate control that we need to try to get out of. And I will mention a book that I wrote about this. It's not really directly climate change, but about the food industry and the environment, Diet for a Dead Planet, if you want to read more about that. There are other books as well that